Hi, you guys. It's Tamika Chambers with Create a Generational Love Cycle. So, one thing you may have noticed is that with my one of my previous episodes, I had mentioned probably leave a legacy worth fighting for. And I just went ahead and got more specific with what kind of legacy I want to leave. And I want to leave a love cycle because there's too much pain that's circulating in the world. It's too much dark pain, and it continues to dismantle the family concept and callous human hearts and just really continue to add darkness to our world. And so from early ages of going through childhood sexual abuse and even before then with my father abusing my mother, I realized even then that many people are in pain. There's something going on that why are you acting the way you're acting? It isn't that something is wrong with you, but why are you acting the way you're acting? What happened to you? And a lot of times, what happened to you as a child? I believe that our childhood is so critical to how we react or how we behave as adults. And so many people, when we talk about how, we may think that people are attacking us, maybe at our business, our employment. And many times if we look back, a lot of those behaviors stem from something that was done to us, or even how we may have picked up how our father, our mother, aunt, grandma responded to stress, responded to someone saying something or doing something. So I do believe that there is a dis-ease within us that needs to be addressed, if not at the same time or before our physical symptoms are addressed. And so I used to provide a lot of coaching on diabetes, health conditions, which I still want to, but I wanted to do it differently. I wanted to get to the heart of the matter. And I really want people to heal from the inside out. I want people to reunite with their purpose, because a lot of times when we go through stuff like I did, I took a detour. I went ahead and chased after my mother's dream of becoming a nurse because I didn't really know what I was good at. I'm like, okay, skating, operation, a doctor. No, I don't want to deal with all that blood. I mean, just trying to figure out what it is that I wanted to do. And then when I heard my mother's story that our father, her husband, interfered with her getting her degree by throwing away her books, by not being available to keep us so she could study, I said, okay, he may have stopped you, but he's not going to stop me. So all through life, I'm seeing, I already developed this, that, it's just so frustrating when you're trying to do something, when you're trying to understand why you're here and what you want to do, know what you want to do, and then you have somebody interfering with that. So that was one of my pet peeves that grew. It was not so much of, yes, I was angry with my father, but I also too was angry more of him interfering with her, what she wanted to do. And so for 20 years, I detoured in nursing. Since then, I've gotten my master's in nursing. I've also too health coach. But this coronavirus has, instead of, I think, bringing out the worst in me, it's helping to bring out the best in me. It's what my mom told me one day, and I think I articulated, but then I forgot about it, is that COVID-19 helped many people to find themselves, including me, I know. And so when we're talking about breaking this generational love cycle, we have to realize that many things that people do, it's not about us. It's about that unhealed pain that they had. I know I found out about one of the male family members that abused me and how he had pain, and it kind of stopped him from really pursuing his passion for art. He was a great artist, but he spent years in and out of jail. And so that, I don't like people, pet peeve, when people interfere with your purpose. I don't like it when you feel like you can't live your purpose because you're hurting so much. And then also too, this vehicle, this body that we have, is the vehicle for our message, our divine message that we're here to do. So create a generational love cycle is about helping people heal from the inside out. It's about reuniting us with the purpose that we're here, the divine purpose that we have, and helping others to achieve and sustain the best health possible, to do the work that we're here to do. So I'm so glad there's a lot of emphasis being made on mental health, because it's really, I know we think about the mind, and the mind is where a lot of negative seeds and weeds grow, and then it affects the heart. And the heart is what is like that centerpiece in our body that gives us our beauty, that lets our light shine. And so I hope that you want to leave a legacy, that you want to create a generational love cycle, that just because someone else thought this way doesn't mean you have to think that way. And just because someone else hid from their pain and their truth doesn't mean you have to. And just because someone else died with his health condition doesn't mean you have to. You have the ability, the gifts, the talents, the experiences to have the life that you want to have. And so I hope that I can be of benefit in giving you those health tips, and giving you, tips to reignite your purpose, and tips to find your healing path, because you deserve it. You so deserve every bit of joy, every bit of time and effort to make your life what you want to make it. So I hope that you will find this podcast helpful, and just live your best life. Even despite what you have been through, you are here today. You can change how you view your past by not disguising it and making it seem like it was something else, but by really looking at, facing it in the eye of your experience, seeing it for what it is, not judgment, not just factual, seeing what happened, and also to accepting what happened, acknowledge what happened, but also to acknowledge that that is not you. You are not that experience, whatever may have happened to you, because we know lives can change. And I know your life can change, and my life can change for the better. So until next time, this is Tamika Chambers with Create a Generational Love Cycle. Take care of yourself. There's only one you, no one like you. And that is an awesome thing. Take care.